Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Hair Paya. In this video, I'll be showing you how I braid on locks without the locks being visible through the braid. So right here, I'm just actually parting it and I braid like on 3 or 4 locks depending on the shape and where I'm braiding. So when I'm braiding each hair, like you can see here, I divide the strands of locks. If it's 3 or 4 locks, so I portion it to the 3 strands of hair so that it doesn't look too big on one strand. It will not be balanced. So when doing that, it makes everything like balance. It balances up everything and the braids are smooth. So when I figure out the pattern, I twist round just to make sure the under is really smooth and clear, and make sure the lines are also very clean. So if you'll be going for the same size of locks, I actually use 10 wool. Each lock, each hair or each braid is 10 wool that I'm using. So watch what I'm doing here closely, because here I clearly show you what how to hide the locks underneath the braid, because the trick here is to braid on the lock and ensure that the lock is not visible through the braid. Like you see what I'm doing, I'm actually separating or sharing the strands of locks to the strands of hair and making sure that the locks is underneath the hair. And each time the locks pop up, I twist around just to make sure that the locks is underneath, or I bring down the I extend the wool over the locks just to make sure that the wool is visible and not the locks. And when you look like maybe under the hair, you'll notice that under the hair is the locks. Yes, like under is not as smooth as on top, because on top I'm trying my possible best to make it to make sure that it's the wool that is visible on top. So right here I'm just trying to portion the hair, like part it and have a clear pattern of what I'll be braiding on, because this hair I want the central pattern to be very visible. So I'm just portioning it before braiding to make sure everything is good and clear and also easy for me to work on. So I actually used there are two methods I used when braiding this hair, and this is the second method. I'm just using 2 strands of hair and the third strand is the lock. But the previous method, I was actually dividing the hair in 3 strands before braiding. So here is another technique, and this technique is best when the extension or the wool is the same color with your hair. That way it would not be visible still. But if your extension is a different color with your hair, then you need to use the 3-strand technique, because when you use the 2-strand technique, considering that the 3rd strand is your locks or your hair, then it's going to be visible through it. So at the end of the locks, I have to take some hair from the 2 strands and add it to the strand of the lock in order to keep the braid going, because if I don't do that, then the braid, once the locks end, then I will just have 2 strands of hair which can't really braid. So guys, this is the hair, and the final, I'm just actually bending the ends and securing it with a black rubber band. Then I get a scissors and cut the edge after putting the bead, and this is what we've got here. I'm just actually applying styling mousse here, to slick everything down, every flying hair, just making everything look good. and I also apply shine spray. So guys, this is the final look of the hair. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let me know how you prefer it to be done or how you do yours. Thanks.